Number one cause of depression that nobody is talking about is settling in any area of life. If you are willing to settle for something that you genuinely believe in your heart that you deserve more than, then how do you not expect to feel depression? Whether it's in relationships, friendships, whether it's in a career, whether it's the job that you never thought you would even dream of working when you was a kid. If you have settled for a career path that is below your pay grade and below your morals and below your fucking dreams and aspirations, then you're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel depressed, because you are going against your own dreams. All those hopes you had at one stage, you are putting them aside for comfort, because settling is just easier for you. But really, you're going to have to pay the price further down the line. This is what people aren't telling you, is because if you settle for something that you believe is below your pay grade, whether that's in a relationship, a career, in a friendship, any sort of connection or any sort of fucking life choice, like your physique, your physique and your health, if you settle for a body that you are not proud of, how do you not expect to feel depressed? Depression comes from settling in any area where you thought you would thrive. Any area where you once believed that you deserved a lot more than what you're actually fucking just accepting nowadays. Settling is just accepting. It's losing your hunger. It's losing your drive. It's just giving up. It's giving up a fight. It's just accepting whatever's given to you, rather than going out and actually taking what you're worth in this life, actually fighting for a better job, fighting for better friendships, carrying yourself so much so that you get better relationships and better connections. But you're not doing that. You're settling for things that you know deep down in your soul that you would never have entertained. If someone would have asked you as a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? How do you want to look? What does your partner look like? You'd be saying the top tier of everything. But when you settle for anything below that, you are going to be feeling depressed. That's just normal. Depression comes from settling in any area of life. So before you settle in a job that you don't like, before you settle for a body that you are not proud of when you look in the mirror, before you settle for an ungrateful piece of shit as a partner, before you settle for work colleagues that are fucking mentally not on the same level as you, physically not on the same level as you, and their energy is going to rub off on you. Before you settle for all of these things, ask yourself, if I settle, am I going to end up depressed further down the line? Some of you might not be feeling it right now. You might not be suffering right now, but I guarantee you, for a long enough period of time, if you don't live up to those expectations that you once had for yourself, you are asking the universe, you are asking God for a level of depression, for dissatisfaction, settling. These things breed depression. You are signing yourself up for depression further down the line by making poor choices, by not having high standards, by not setting your boundaries, by not asking the world, but for not asking God, the universe, for the things that you said that you wanted once upon a time, for throwing your hands in the air, for throwing the towel in and giving up, and getting involved with people and getting involved with jobs and getting involved in certain situations that you know are below your pay grade. How are you not going to feel depressed? Settling is the enemy. You need to treat yourself better every single day. You cannot be settling for these jobs, settling for these sorts of people. If you look around and assess the connections in your life, whether it be physically, spiritually, financially, relationally, if you settled in any of these areas now, that is where you're going to feel a lack of fulfillment. That is where you're going to automatically breed a load of depression, because you are literally going against everything that you said that you wanted when you was a child. And all of those dreams that you used to have for yourself, you lost touch with them when you decided to settle, when you decided to take your foot off the gas, when you decided that enough's enough, when you didn't get to where you wanted to be in the time frame that you thought you would have got there. You decided to quit. You decided to roll over and just take whatever was there at the time. You just took whatever was comfortable at the time. But comfort leads to settling, and settling leads to depression. So comfort and settling, these things are the enemy. You need to really think about it. If I stay in this situation, am I settling? Ask yourself, when it comes to your friendships, when it comes to your partner, that is the number one way to feel depressed. If you settle for somebody who does not value you, who doesn't appreciate your time and efforts, who makes you feel guilty for going after things in life that are above their intellectual level, that are above their dreams, that are above their vision, that are above their aspirations that they had for their life, because they've probably settled too. So if you're settling for a settler, then you're going to have to expect to be depressed. How can you not be? You need to assess all of the avenues in your life. Go and look at yourself in the mirror. Be perfectly honest with yourself and ask yourself, is this body, is this person that's looking back at me, is he a settler? Is she a settler? Are they settling physically? Are they settling financially? Am I really having my friends and my people and my relationships and my connections live up to a certain standard that I've set for myself? Or am I just settling? And if the answer is you are settling, then you know you can expect depression if you do not sort your shit out. If you do not take your life by the scruff of the neck and refuse to settle. We are taught now to seek comfort, everything, distractions everywhere. People with low standards are everywhere, just basically tempting us to settle for something that we know deep down inside we are better than. Do not fall for these levels of temptation. Do not fall for these distractions. Do not forget how far you've come. Do not lower your standards to settle for anything or anyone that does not align with who you genuinely want to be in your soul. You weren't born to settle. God did not make you to just settle and survive and just live a depressive life. God made you to stand out. God made you to have like the best of everything, but somewhere along the line, you lost the belief in yourself. You chose to settle in some sort of area, and that is on you. But because it's on you, it's reversible. If settling is the enemy, you have to look at what the opposite of settling is. That's growth, that's change, that's challenge. You need to seek those things. You need to seek and aspire to be better than what you are now. Your current circumstances do not have to be your final destination. Your current circumstances don't have to be the be all and end all of your life story. You had dreams once upon a time. You had hopes once upon a time. You had standards when it comes to people, relationships, money, all of those things. Standards on the way you treat yourself, how you look, but you've lost touch somewhere and you've settled. If you are watching this video and you are settling for something that you do not believe in your heart that you deserve, you are asking for depression, I promise you. But the only person who can turn it around is you. And the reason why you're watching this video now is because something inside of you does not want to settle. Does not want to settle. So take this message as your indicator. Take this message as a God-given notification to you to never settle. Have some high standards. Reclaim that young kid who had all those dreams and aspirations. Reclaim that person who actually believed in themselves once upon a time and wanted better for themselves. That person is still inside you somewhere, but it's up to you to bring that person back to life, because nobody else is going to do it for you. It's completely on you. Honestly, the worst thing in the world you can do is live a life of somebody who settles for anything less than he deserves or she deserves. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Never settle. Comfort is the enemy. And any single time you feel like you are slipping back into those modes, ask yourself, am I really going to settle for this situation? Am I going to settle for this connection? Or do I want more for myself? Listen, I love you guys to pieces. Thank you so much for supporting these messages. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you can do to get behind the channel so these type of messages can reach people who actually need it.